Hi guys, Sportsia News Briefs. Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi both score in exhibition. Depay signs for Atletico Madrid. Brazil and former Barca man Dani Alves detained in Spain on suspicion of sexual assault. Arsenal face Man United test as struggling Liverpool host Chelsea. Brighton reject Chelsea's $62 million offer for Moises Caicedo. NFL. Could Tom Brady win another Super Bowl ring if he played for the New York Jets? Cricket PSL 2023 to kick off with Multan Sultans vs Lahore Qalandars in repeat of last season's final. Now the news in detail. Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi both score in exhibition. Cristiano Ronaldo scored twice in his first game in Saudi Arabia, and Lionel Messi was also on the scoresheet as Paris Saint-Germain edged a Riyadh All-Star 11 5-4 in a thrilling contest. The exhibition match in the Saudi capital saw two of the greatest players of all time sharing a pitch together for possibly the final time. Messi opened the scoring and Ronaldo netted twice for 2-2 at halftime. Both players were substituted off just after the hour mark. The two PSG centre-backs were also on the scoresheet as Sergio Ramos added to Marquinhos' delightful finish in the opening period. But the French side played much of the game with 10 men as Juan Bernat received a straight red card for hauling down Saudi international Salem Al-Dawsari, and Neymar also missed a penalty in a breathtaking first half. Jang Hyun-soo's header drew the All-Star 11 level at 3-3, but Kylian Mbappe's penalty and substitute Hugo Ekitike's composed effort put PSG out of sight. Anderson Talisca drilled in a long-range consolation late in injury time, but there was not time for a dramatic equalizer. Depay signs for Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid have a new striker. Memphis leaves Barcelona and joins the Colchoneros. The negotiations, despite being costly, advanced quickly in the last few days, and Diego Pablo Simeone already has at home the striker he was looking for to replace João Felix. Memphis Depay is already FC Barcelona's past. The striker left the Gules and started a new journey at Atletico Madrid. He leaves the club with 42 games played, in which he contributed 14 goals and 2 assists. Figures that he hopes to surpass in his new team. Brazil and former Barca man Dani Alves detained in Spain on suspicion of sexual assault. Manchester United's Casemiro will be Brazil defender Dani Alves was taken into custody on Friday in Spain over allegations that he sexually assaulted a woman at a Barcelona nightclub in December, police said. The 39-year-old player was summoned to a Barcelona police station where he was taken into custody and will now be questioned by a judge, said a spokesperson for Catalonia's regional police force, the Mossos d'Esquadra. Catalan police received a complaint on January 2 from a woman who said Alves had touched her inappropriately, police said. Arsenal face Man United test as struggling Liverpool host Chelsea. Arsenal face a stern test of their Premier League title credentials against Manchester United this weekend as Liverpool and Chelsea meet in a clash of two clubs desperate to escape mid-table obscurity. Arsenal v Manchester United used to be the match that defined the Premier League, pitting Arsene Wenger against Alex Ferguson in a rivalry for the ages. In recent years the game has been reduced to a sideshow, but there is a growing sense leaders Arsenal can end a wait of nearly 2 decades to be crowned English champions, while United are a rising force under Erik ten Hag. Brighton reject Chelsea's $62 million offer for Moises Caicedo. The Athletic reports that Chelsea have put €62 million on the table for Moises Caicedo, but Brighton have rejected that proposal and want at least $80 million. Brighton have seen Marc Cucurella and manager Graham Potter leave for Chelsea in a matter of months, but the Seagulls will not give up on Moises Caicedo. The latest reports suggest that the Blues have raised their latest offer to €62 million, a significant figure considering Caicedo's short time in the Premier League. NFL. Could Tom Brady win another Super Bowl ring if he played for the New York Jets? It's safe to say that Tom Brady just ended one of the most forgettable seasons of his entire NFL career with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He painfully lost his personal unbeaten run against the Dallas Cowboys as the team lost the wild-card game by a blowout. After the game, Brady himself sounded a little too dramatic when he spoke to the media. It was almost as if he was bidding farewell to the team, but that doesn't mean he may retire. Doing so would be quite anticlimactic. Calling it quits after such a difficult year that cost him his marriage with Gisele Bündchen for getting cold feet with his retirement would stain his NFL career more than any defeat. Cricket, PSL 2023 to kick off with Multan Sultans vs Lahore Qalandars in repeat of last season's final. Rawalpindi will host the most number of games in PSL 2023, which gets underway on February 13 in Multan with a contest between Multan Sultans and Lahore Qalandars, the defending champions. A total of 11 matches will be played in Rawalpindi, while Karachi 9, Lahore 9, and Multan 5 will host the remaining games. The final, on March 19, as well as the playoffs prior to it, will all be played in Lahore. 3 women's festival games have also been slotted midway into the PSL, in Rawalpindi on March 8, 10 and 11, involving local and overseas players in what will be a case of the PCB testing the waters ahead of a full-fledged women's T20 league in the future. These will all be day games and be part of double headers, with men's PSL games to follow in the evening. The PCB earlier had plans to have the inaugural Women's League run concurrently to the men's PSL, but that was shelved. As things stand, the aim is to launch a standalone project in later this year. The new league, which will bear a different name, shall have 4 teams. This season marks a return to 4 venues for the league after it was restricted to 2 centres in the past 2 seasons because of COVID-19. Najam Sethi, head of the PCB's new management committee, had earlier said that Quetta would be included in the list of venues for the first time, but the city has been omitted from the fixtures list released on Friday. Sethi, addressing a press meet, said logistical concerns had led to a change of plans for the PCB. It would have been the first time as a PSL venue for Quetta, the capital of Balochistan, Pakistan's least populous province but its largest by area, after the city staged its only OD back in 1996, a 3-wicket Pakistan win over Zimbabwe. For more sports updates, please keep watching our YouTube channel Sportsia or visit our Twitter handle.